proud. We'll clip a fully loaded rockin' radio now. Riding those sound waves straight into your soul. Hour of power, let's lose control. So bang your head, raise your fist. Howlin Jim Jaxon, you don't wanna miss. Outlaw favorites loud and proud. We'll clip a fully loaded rockin' radio now. Riding those sound waves straight into your soul. Hour of power, let's lose control. So bang your head, raise your fist. Howlin Jim Jaxon, you don't wanna miss.
Ow! Well, all right, my lively, lovely, loyal listeners. This is Howlin Jim Jaxon, and you are tuned into 112 FM Bandito Radio. And we are live, baby. Well, and of course, unless, of course, you're listening to this later. But right now, we are live. Welcome to Howlin Jim's Hour of Power. This is your sonic storm, the electric escape. This is the place where passion meets rebellion, baby. This is 112 FM Bandito Radio. And your old pal Howlin Jim will be your guide through this wild soundscape. I'll be your captain on this high voyage full of riffs and rhythms and renegade radio. Ow! So tonight I'll be rolling through the rugged and ravishing records of Rhapsody, featuring some amazing artists and some high-fidelity stereo bangers and underground gems of some of the most amazing indie tracks and music that'll soothe your soul, baby, and set your speakers on fire. And tonight, we're also taking your calls. You want to be a part of the live show? Well, that's right. Check out the top comments on Instagram and YouTube for the link. This link will bring you into our waiting room in our studio. My magnificent maestro and prominent producer, Carl, will bring you into the stage, and then we can chat, baby. Have you got questions for your good buddy, Howlin Jim? Or maybe you have some questions about that muscle car of mayhem, the Bandito. Or are you a fellow creative wanting to share a recent victory? Did you release a new comic book? Do you have a new album out on Spotify? Did you design a new action figure? Well, we want to hear from you, baby. That's right. Give us a call. Hey, and no camera necessary. This is theater of the mind, baby. As for now, my rockin' rebels, this is your sanctuary. We've got your outlaw favorites and a full clip of fully loaded rockin' radio anthems. So strap in, turn up that dial, and let's ride this sonic roller coaster till the amps explode, baby. Because the only limit is the edge of the sound waves, baby. So let's kick this show off right, shall we? Here's one of my favorites and yours. This is the Stereo Flowers. Turn it up!
Sometimes it's all over, but that time ain't tonight. The world's full of empires, bright, bright, great and bright.
my goodness. I love those guys. We've been playing them since day one on Bandito Radio. Have you guys checked out Bandito Radio? We are on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Podbean, YouTube, pretty much anywhere where you get streams for free, baby. Oh, my goodness. Let's go ahead and check in with my producer, Carl. Carl, what do we got cooking, baby?
We have a call from Chet from Los Angeles.
Wow, Carl almost sounds human there, doesn't he? Chet from Los Angeles. Chet, that name sounds familiar. Chet, what can I do for you this evening, baby?
Yeah, hi, this is this is gorgeous Chet Maddox from Action Figure Frequencies just calling in. I'm excited to finally get to talk to you. How you doing?
Oh, Chet Maddox. You along with your partner, Alexander Storm. Oh, yeah, baby. We got Action Figure Frequencies, which is a podcast that lives on Bandito Radio. Now, Chet, I bring the sultry, but you and Chet, you and Alexander, you bring the sexy, baby.
That is absolutely positively correct. Hey, I'm one thing I was wondering. I see it all the time, and I get asked this, but are you guys on on Spotify and all that stuff too?
We are on Spotify. We are on Podbean. We're streaming on YouTube. We are all over the place, baby. And you find folks at the Shadow Nose Network. You've got lots of things cooking. What's the topic on this latest block from Bandito Radio? What's Action Figure Frequencies talking about this time, baby?
Well, that's a surprise. We have to let everyone jump in on that, but we do go over a plethora of things and conventions where you're going to actually get to see us live with Bandito Radio at Atlantic Comic Con or at Atlantic Toy Fest or Toylanta or whatever you want to call it.
Toylanta, yeah, coming up later this month.
Yeah.
I hear you and your cohort are actually driving.
That is correct. We're driving because we need to document everything, and we have precious cargo that we're bringing. So we're excited about it. And there's going to be exclusive releases happening there from Action Figure Frequencies. So it is. It's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to doing the show, and hopefully we'll actually get to hang out instead of on the radio waves. We'll be able to hang out in the convention waves. Rumor has it you guys going to be going live. That is correct. Live from the table for as long as they let us, which translates to hopefully the entire convention. Why we will be having guests too as well. So we're looking forward to that, and hopefully we can fill that up as well. But yeah, we will be live.
Well, don't forget the corn nuts and the beef jerky. You guys have a long road ahead of you. Well, Chet, I appreciate you calling in this evening, and enjoy this next tune from Noel. This one's called Success.
Yeah. Yeah. Success. 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 Don't nobody rap no more. No more. Spit facts no more. No more. Remember niggas used to go back and forth. They don't even do that. They don't even do that. Something I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't mad at y'all. Success. 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 Don't nobody rap no more. No more. Spit facts no more. No more. Remember niggas used to go back and forth. They don't even do that. They don't even do that. Something I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't mad at y'all. Success. 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 Success is a beautiful word. Niggas ain't rapping, they playing with words. Lying on tracks, but that shit is absurd. It's a fact that niggas ain't putting in work. They just pop them a perk and then lay down a verse. How many niggas gon' die in your verse? Please come up with something different for the listeners. When you rap, you should be painting a picture. It's not a fact if you never did it. My nigga, that's cap, cause you just a witness. Just rap about the way that you living. Then let's see how many people gon' listen. Real rap, I bet it's a difference. Let's take it back to the beginning. When niggas would battle instead of dissing. When niggas would actually handle business. Had to get up just to go get it. There wasn't no handouts. We stood on our block till we ran out. Hustling just to keep food in our damn house. That's what a man bout. Not chasing no damn cloud, trying to stand out. Success, my nigga. Success, young nigga. Don't nobody rap no more. No more. Spit facts no more. No more. Remember niggas used to go back and forth. They don't even do that. They don't even do that. Something I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't mad at y'all. Success. 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 from my brother at first. When I got older, got worse. Look at me now. When I was 21, nigga, I thought I'd be dead in the dirt. Man, I was moving at work, moving, avoiding a hearse. Trying to get money like it was the first. Bodies was dropping like it was a curse. Bodies was dropping like it was a curse. Weed man, moving that shit like it was in season. Niggas get shot for no reason. Gotta thank God that I'm breathing. Gotta thank God for my family. Wasn't for them, I'd be losing my sanity. Searching and looking for clarity. Life was a movie, these niggas be living a parody. Tell me you really, you fake. Only the real can relate. Niggas are snakes, taking my life as a date. Pull up my 9 and I hit him with AIDS. Ain't a killer, but don't push me. You ain't a killer, boy, you pussy. Speaking of pussy, your girlfriend just called me and she tryna give me a goodies. Get her mad, get her mad. Get a bag, get a bag. Pull up in a Jag with the windows cracked with my name on the tags. I'm back in the lab. Wrote this with no pen and pad. It don't get no realer than that. Gotta keep killing these tracks until we in back of the back. Success.
Speaking of sultry and groovy, that was another fly hit by Noel, and that's NO3L. What a great group. I've been really digging those guys lately. Well,
Howlin Jim, we have a caller on the line, Alex from Los Angeles, California.
Alex from Los Angeles, a lot of LA this evening. What's up, Alex? What can I do for you this evening?
Hey, what's going on, Jim? Hey, that was a dope song, man. You guys are putting on some really good stuff, man. Always impressed. This is the first time I called
Is
into
this
a radio.
Alexander Storm?
Yes, it is. It's the first time I called a radio show since the 80s, man.
That's what you say. First time, long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
loving what you and your cohort are doing over that action figure frequencies. But beyond that, you've got lots cooking at the Shadow Nose Network. What do you got going on these days, baby? Let the people know.
well, over at the Shadow News Network, we just launched our very first G.I. Joe collectors podcast called The Tribunal. It actually dropped today on the Shadow News Network, SKN. So you can head over there. And
Oh, yeah.
if you love G.I. Joe, you probably will love this cast. So, and then over on Action Figure Frequencies, well, Jim, you listen to the show, you know what we do.
All things current, toy and collectible, baby. And of course, a lovely weather report. You guys bring that sexy to that podcast.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate it, man. You bring the sexy yourself, Jim.
Well, here at 112 FM, we are really for the restless and the creative. We've got all genres. We've got all things creative, everything from comic books to toys, podcasts, music, you name it. We got it. We love it. Bring it on in, baby.
Yeah. It's like I said, everyone that listening to it has always told me that it's just this top-notch music, and they love the cast, and they love you, brother. So, we must be doing something right.
I love it, baby. I appreciate that. So let me just ask you a quick question here.
Okay.
Who's going to drive further, you or Chet?
I don't know how to answer that yet, man, because something that just when you're on the road, you'll know what it is. But I know we're going to be stopping off. Shameless plug at Buc-ee's every time we do one.
And I picture you guys rolling in the Wayne and Garth mobile.
No. Actually, we're driving in a huge Ford pickup truck. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, my brother, I appreciate you calling in, and everybody check out Alexander Storm and Chet Maddox's podcast, Action Figure Frequencies, that lives here on Bandito Radio. Loving having you part of the family, brother.
Hey, thank you for having me on, Jim. Appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, this is one of my favorites. We've got Stratos, Snakes on the Playground. Turn it up. my goodness, if you are not bobbing your head, there's something wrong with you, baby. Loving that groovy, mind-bending stuff from Stratos. Ooh-wee, that is the beauty of 112 FM. We've got a little something for everybody, baby. We've got country, we've got hip-hop, we've got hard rock, we got some independent jams. It's beautiful, baby. Looks like my producer is about to chime in. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Howlin Jim, we have Nathan on the line from Washington.
Nathan from Washington. All right. What's up, Nathan? What can I do for you this fine evening? Let your fellow listeners know why you're calling.
Can I talk to Angela?
Angela, are you sure you got the right number, Nathan? This is Howlin Jim, baby.
And don't give me that. Just let me talk to Angela.
Well, describe her for me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. What kind of music you like there, Nathan?
Wait a second. Wait. What did you say you were?
This is Wolfman Pizza. What kind of pizza can I get for you?
Oh, yeah, I don't have any money. That's why I was calling for Angela.
Oh, we trade pizza for toy action figures. We will trade your action figures for some pizza.
Man, I'm just trying to get a couple beers in me, man. I'm not trying to. What did you say this was? The show was?
Howlin Jim's Pizza Parlor.
Oh. Well, where are you? Where were you at?
We're right across the lake, baby. Just roll on over. We got you covered.
Can't do that anymore.
Let me switch gears here, ladies and gentlemen. Please feel free to call in. Take a quick look at that link on the top of the comments. Why don't you call in and maybe we can trade pizza for something else? I don't know. One thing I love about this station, though, is we have something for everybody. Well, here is another one of our newer artists to the roster. Her name is Ray Millie, and this song is called Sick.
Sick of all this love shit steady on my mind. If I'm lying, then I'm flying, think I'm losing it. I thought you was the one, it could've been fate. I know it won't for us when we was in and out of states. My last game showed me not to trust nobody. My stick in the box got me feeling like I'm Roddy. I done took too many shots, it should've been his body. I'm heartless as fuck, so I don't cry no more, ayy. As time go, Millie go by flow. Mind your business if you see me cooking up by the stove. I'm with a bad bitch, and we check we cash in. Jody back with 100 bands, just know I'm taxing, ayy. If a soul think they got one up on me, got another one coming cause they cannot clone me. Crazy story, I can go outside for nothing. You can love me or hate me, baby, I'm still thugging. I've been moving presidential, I don't need no deal. Too hard on myself, I've been missing meals. Say depression, but I ain't stressing about a nigga, I learned my lesson. The next day, got this hoe tryna sex me. I got them boys on the phone tryna set me up. I talked about my pain, now them niggas tryna wet me up. Just 2 weeks ago, my best friend had the buck to set me up. So keep calling, I keep on banging. Keep them hoes from around me, bet my boys and get the slanging. So keep calling, I keep on banging. Keep them hoes from around me, bet my boys and get the banging. My last game showed me not to trust nobody. My stick in the box got me feeling like I'm Roddy. I done took too many shots, it should've been his body. I'm heartless as fuck, so I don't cry no more, ayy. As time go, Millie go by flow. Mind your business if you see me cooking up by the stove. I'm with a bad bitch, we check we cash in. Shorty back with 100 bands, just know I'm taxing, ayy. I just know this music shit gon' take off. Wonder if they miss me, gon' be hard for me to shake off. My voice enough to pay off. I can stay long.
Well, all right. Are you digging what we're doing here at 112 FM Bandito Radio? You have any suggestions, any questions, any comments? Or are you an independent artist that wants to get your music out there. We'd love to add you to our roster, baby. We got some brilliant music here. Loving it. Loving it. Let's just jump into this next one. That last caller got me craving pizza, but it also got me thinking about action figures. This is from the one and only Shottimus Prime.
All around the world should have collectibles that pose and bend. Take your action figures out of the box, and now let's play pretend. Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay. Big on card collecting is not for me. I crack them open right from the start. Get your cutout styles and the effects. Make articulated comic book art. Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay. Don't judge me when you see my cart is loaded. A new wave of legends hit, how do you not know this? And if you're gonna ask, are they to resell or open? Let me ask you, why the hell they give it double jointed elbows? Why the hell they give them double jointed knees? The heads look up and they give it ankle pivot with average in the two joints. Man, I take them out of the box. Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay, it's okay, have fun, you're away, posing action figures, it's okay.
That's right, baby. It's okay. I love that one. It's got a similar voice. I kind of dig it. But yes, we are a safe haven for the restless and the creative. We are a movement. We are a culture. We are a vibe, baby. And we accept all collectors and photographers and musicians. This is just what Bandito Radio is all about. Now, speaking of action figures, we have a pretty significant event coming up. This March 28th, 29th, and 30th in Duluth, Georgia is Toy Atlanta. Now, not only are Chet and Alexander Storm going to be there, but Odd Frog Entertainment is going to be there showing their wares. And of course, the Bandito, Muscle Car of Mayhem. And let's see here. I'm looking at the guest list. Oh my goodness, there are some crazy people going to be there. Well, look at that. The guest of honor, David Varner. Love it, baby. David has been a 25-plus year toy industry veteran, baby. He knows what he's talking about, and he is a wonderful part of the Odd Frog team. Let's see who we got. Shottimus Prime, we were just playing him. What's up, baby? You're going to be there. Why don't you go say hi to that guy? Let him know that you're digging his music here on Bandito Radio. Let's see here. Oh, Sergeant Slaughter. I had that G.I. Joe. He was my guy. He kicked everybody's ass, except for Gung Ho. They had a pretty even fight. Oh, my goodness. April O'Neil. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3. Paige Turco is going to be there. Will someone get her autograph for me? Maybe with a picture. To Howlin Jim. Love. April O'Neil. You know how it goes. Love it, baby. If you can make it down to Georgia, you should do it, baby. Go say hi to those guys at the Odd Frog Entertainment corner. I don't know if they have a tent or a table or what, but the Bandito's going to be there. Those fine fellows from Odd Frog are going to be there. It'll be great, baby. Well, let's keep this ball rolling, shall we? This next one is called Juice, and this is by Chris Turner. Turn it up.
I'm not entirely happy with this.
Holy moly, that guy blows my mind. Or those guys, I should say. What great music. Oh, here is my crazy cryptic, sometimes cumbersome producer, Carl. What can I do for you, Carl? Carl, you have to unmute yourself, baby.
Howlin Jim, we have a caller, Thor from California.
Thor from California. That'd be Thorfornia. What's up there, Thor? How you doing this evening?
What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Hear you just fine, baby.
Awesome.
What's on your mind this evening?
Oh man, a lot of stuff's on my mind. A lot of stuff's on my mind, man. But main thing is, I'm anticipating. I need a vehicle, man. I need a 112 scale vehicle, and I've been holding off because I need Odd Frog and 112 chop shop shit. I ain't getting nothing else until I get theirs first. So that's
I'm
what's
sure
up.
you
So
heard
that's
it
what
is
I'm
now in production, and you can find it at Hella Dope Toys, Nerdzoic, and OddFrogEntertainment.com.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
What do you plan on doing with the Bandito? How will you Bandito?
Hey man, I'm a toy photographer, so I'm gonna shoot the shit out of it.
Love it, baby. You build your own dioramas?
Oh no. I leave that to other talented fellas like Jedi Jack and other guys out in the community that make excellent dioramas. But I've got stuff ready to go when I get my Bandito. Put it that way.
So let me ask you, is there one figure that you're really looking forward to shoot inside the Bandito?
Well, I would say I really like that he goes well with like Rumble Society with Mezcos and stuff like that. That he goes really well with it. It just fits the aesthetic. It looks like a real car. They pretty much look like miniature little people. So it fits the aesthetic.
Absolutely. Love it. Now, what color are you gonna paint your Bandito?
Oh man, it's gotta be a flat black, like matte black, man. It's gotta have that. Since it's coming back, Punisher is coming back on Daredevil. It's gotta have that Punisher feel to it, man, or that Dominic Toretto feel. It's got to be black.
Absolutely, it shoots better that way too.
Yes.
What can I do for you, Carl? You looks like you're trying to chime back in here, baby. Nope, guess not. At least Thor knows how to unmute himself.
Little known fact. Thor 2012 was part of the Bandito Toy Photographer Tour.
Oh, there was the Bandito road trip. So you got to feel it in your hands. You got to really set it up for your shots.
Yes, I was honored and blessed to have done that. And I mean, yeah, again, it's the best 1/12 scale vehicle of a muscle car that's out there, in my opinion. So that's
I
why
can't ask for a better endorsement, baby. Was there anything else you want to tell all the listeners this evening?
Well, I mean, I would just say that it's having had it in hand and knowing that the production version is going to be even more like just amazing. It's such a great vehicle, man. The sizing's right on point. You could put your figures in the trunk, make them look like Goodfellas stuff. It's got the lights. It's got a really cool trick. I don't know if this has been shown a lot, but what I love about it is that to turn the lights on is through the battery in the engine. Like and you open the hood, the battery, which makes perfect sense, is where you turn the lights on to the vehicle. So it's dope. Like just small stuff like that makes the extra icing on the cake.
Sounds like innovation at its finest to me.
Absolutely.
Now I'm going to have to get me an action figure of Jimmy Hoffa to stuff in that trunk. Well, so I really appreciate you calling. And you know what? You made my job a lot easier. I didn't even have to record a Bandito commercial for the evening.
There you go.
Well, let's say, why don't you grab somebody close, somebody special, bring them close, maybe step out onto your living room, do a little dancing, because we got something slow, something sultry to play for all of y'all. This is called Go by the David Koresh Choir. Get close.
You're so great, you're the one. All down life and it's out right fine. You know it all, you thought the one. Now your friend is all you got. Friends are here, gather around. All same home when the cranks around. They know it all, they thought the one. Now your friend is all you got. You're so great, you're the one. All down life and it's out right fine. You know it all, you thought the one. Now your friend is all you got. All sounds nice, and it sounds like fun. All sounds nice, and it sounds like fun. You're so great, man, you're the one. Friends are here, gather around. They'll say, boy, when their friends around. You know it all, you thought the one. Now your friend is all you got. Who's that knocking on the door? You know it all, you thought the one. Now your friend is all you got.
Well, did you pull her close? Did you piss her off? That's what I love about Bandito Radio. Like I said, we got it all. Would you like to be a part of our roster? You can go to 112banditoradio@gmail.com. Drop us an email. Let us know that you want to be a part of our roster, and we'll get your independent music out there, baby. Or feel free to reach out to any of the fine fellows at Odd Frog Entertainment. And now, a little word from our sponsors. Are you ready for a new era of storytelling? Advent Comics is here, delivering hard-hitting action, unforgettable characters, and worlds that'll blow your mind, baby. Dive into the gritty streets of Southside, where heroes walk a razor's edge between justice and vengeance. Or join Dalton Malone as he hunts in the darkness where no one else dares. From cosmic battles to street-level justice, Advent Comics has it all. The stories are bold, baby, and the action is relentless. The adventure never stops. Advent Comics. The future of comics starts now. Are you ready?
No back of the bus, we lift the bus. Ridiculous, no need to fuss on what we did for us. No handouts, we hand out hands. We've been bout plans of 40 acres of land that can't cage us. I'm so Luke Cage, amazing, gracious enough to spare the brute fade unless they really want it. And I ain't ducking from it, I'm static. We shock them till they get it, I guess they gotta have it. The roadblock of the block, small enough to be a dock. Smooth as miles with the jazz, Captain Sam with the plan. I can, I guess I'm really good in the jam. The rest is up to wreck when he come through with the band. We got what it takes to be a hero. They see it everywhere, wherever we go. We here to say that they ain't on the people. Repeat, bro. We know we got what it takes to be a hero. They see it everywhere, wherever we go. We here to say that they ain't on the people. Repeat, bro. I'm melanin man, defy your felonious plans. I know you jealous, but damn, don't you dare insult my intelligence. Sam was never my uncle, just a super villain. Hopped in the phone booth, protect the women and children. Frankly, Franklin, we the most level-headed. Peanuts to an elephant, don't let it regret it. We up, boy, you better know your hate is pathetic. I'm loose fox with the toys, so you know I'ma get it. Neighborhood was Krypton, get green like it's John Stewart. Make me pull out my ring, homie, and it's on. The blue marvel I do, homie, if I'm on with the steel. Daywalker blade is here to convey that. We know we got what it takes to be a hero. They see it everywhere, wherever we go. We here to say that they ain't on the people. Repeat, bro. We know we got what it takes to be a hero. They see it everywhere, wherever we go. We here to say that they ain't on the people. Repeat, bro.
Look up in the sky. This looks like a job for.
Repeat, bro.
Fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing. I'm ready.
Are you ready? That was Toys, Noise, and Action Figures. Saving the day. Love that jam, baby. Carl, you're gonna have to learn how to unmute yourself, baby.
It's an error in my programming. Howlin Jim, we bring to the stage Eddie Figures.
Well, Eddie Figures, where are you calling from, baby?
Virginia.
Virginia in the house. A little East Coast ain't gonna hurt nobody. What brings you here this fine evening, my friend?
Man, I'm loving this Bandito, let me tell you. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. I'm just ready to have it in hand already. So I was wondering, is it going to make another tour anytime soon?
That is an excellent question. Let me check with my producer, Carl, who happens to have the info in his data banks on that one.
The Bandito Road Tour is being controlled by Deadman One and will be finishing off the tour of the original photographers, and then we will be starting a second tour.
Sounds
well,
good.
There you go. So you liking what you're seeing so far on all the photographers that have had it so far?
Man, I saw Insightful, I saw Thor, I saw everyone, and man, it looks so good.
So let me ask you, do you set up your own dioramas?
I occasionally make a diorama, and then I do take photography myself. I have a Instagram by the same name.
Nice.
And I'm so excited to have that, man. I really am.
And you have yours ordered?
Paid and ordered.
Through Hella Dope Toys Nerdzoic or OddFrogEntertainment.com?
Straight from Odd Frog, baby.
Those fine fellows sure know how to cook things up now, don't they? Have you seen the the pictures of the bad van?
I did, and that looks amazing.
The
I might have to get
Bandito
me
is
one of
just a
those.
step toward it.
Oh yeah,
You know it'll be coming out as soon as they're able to.
I heard they're in production.
So let me ask you the same question I asked Thor. Is there a specific figure that you're really looking forward to shooting in this thing?
Well, if anyone is watching and knows me, they know I'm gonna put Chuckles in that thing.
Chuckles the Clown?
Chuckles the G.I. Joe.
Oh, it's all going back to G.I. Joe, baby. I love it. Reminds me of my childhood.
Oh yeah, love G.I. Joe.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with your fellow creatives this evening?
If you haven't yet, go pay for that Bandito. Let's get this thing going. I'm so excited, so stoked to have this thing in hand, man. I bother Kelly all the time about it.
And you guys are making my job easy. I don't have to do any Bandito commercials. Eddie Figures, I appreciate you calling, baby. Have a great evening and keep creating.
You as well, brother.
All right, baby. So, as I was saying, if you want to join our roster here, hop on to 112banditoradio@gmail.com. I believe that's how these next people were able to get in. This is called Invisible Scars by Southern Scars. Excuse me. No, that's right. Invisible Scars by Southern Scars. A little bit of something for everybody. Here's a little country jam for you.
By looking at me, but I've been through storms no one else could see. Smiling wide, saying I'm just fine, hiding the hurt like a well-rehearsed line. The weight I carry, it don't make a sound, but late at night it comes back around. Some scars can't be seen, but they're always there, like a whisper in the dark, like a ghost in the air. They don't fade, they don't heal, they just lie real low. But when the world gets quiet, they start to show. People move on like nothing went wrong. Shadows stay when the lights are gone. You can cover them up, hide them real deep, but some wounds ain't meant to ever leave. Every smile's just another disguise, holding back the truth behind these eyes. Oh, some scars can't be seen, but they're always there, like a whisper in the dark, like a ghost in the air. They don't fade, they don't heal, they just lie real low. But when the world gets quiet, they start to show. If you've ever felt like you're all alone, like no one sees the weight you've known, just hold on tight, don't fade away. The night don't last, there's a brand new day. Some scars can't be seen, but they're always there, like a whisper in the dark, like a ghost in the air. They don't fade, they don't heal, they just lie real low. But when the world gets quiet, they start to show. Some scars can't be seen, but they're always there.
Darling deviant innocent playthings, you've stumbled upon something truly delightfully dreadful. A place where the air crackles with vintage terror and the echoes of old-time radio haunt the airwaves. And the stories, oh, they never rest in peace. Yes, my twisted little souls, I invite you to step into Myra's morgue of Midnight Madness, the podcast that exhumes the very best in old-time radio horror, spine-tingling suspense, and eerie entertainments. Every episode, I crack open the coffin on a classic tale of terror, spinning you a web of ghostly whispers, sinister schemes, and the kind of thrills that linger long after the final scream. And for those who dare to play along, keep an eye out for my Myra's Morgue challenges, where we turn nightmare fuel into toy photography. Because why just listen to the horror when you can create it? So, my friends, if you crave midnight chills, delicious dark humor, and stories so sinister they practically drag you into the grave, then join me, Myra, in the morgue. Because once you step inside, well, let's just say some things don't stay buried.
So have you checked that out, baby? We've got Myra's Morgue of Midnight Madness. We have Action Figure Frequencies. We got Joke Junction, and we have hits for days, baby. Check out Bandito Radio, 112 FM, anywhere where you stream for free. Spotify, iHeart, Podbean, YouTube, you name it, baby. We got you covered. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one here. This is Stratos, and it's called Riff Roarin'. Turn it up. So I'm sitting here wondering if Mrs. Howlin would get upset if I did open a pizza company and traded pizzas for collectible action figures. I think I might do all right. I might come out ahead. I don't know. She'd probably kick me out. But I do live in the doghouse. So this next one is a brand new group that joined Bandito Radio. They are Mount Sinai, and here is their song, Tenant's Elbow.
Slide about my carcass and fill the cup with lukewarm pride. Me see us ain't that social. All the hearts I had just died. Been told there was some bootstraps. What? How supposed to pull? I've never been much one for farming, but even I know that shit's bull. I can't pay. I got tenants elbow. I can't pay. I got tenants elbow. But there's a hole in my bucket, so the soup just drowns my feet. Every time I go to order, all the wall wanna do is beef. The Lord lands their feet up, fat cats they only grow. I can't pay, I got tenants elbow, and the lost my shadows far behind me, looking for some place to hide. My lunch it's high blood pressure with a side of cold pink eye. Things are looking up now. The better winds done start to blow. My teeth grit taste so funky. Oh shit, that's asbestos. Until the funk can't save me now. I hit the club one with my cow. Get on down. Until the funk can't save me now. I hit the club one with my cow. Get on down. That's right. Fuck you, cow. I can't pay. I got tenants elbow. I can't pay. I got tenants elbow. But there's a hole in my bucket, so the soup just drown my feet. Every time I go to order, all the wall wanna do is beef. The Lord lands their feet up, fat cats they only grow. I can't pay, I got tenants elbow, and the law says
Oh my goodness, baby. I love that jam. If you weren't bopping your head to that one, there's something wrong with you, my friend. That was a world exclusive. Well, a Bandito world exclusive. That, my friends, was Mount Cyanide. Groovy jam. Love it. Can't wait to hear some more from them. Let's go ahead and roll this right into the next one, shall we? Oh, I might as well say, have you checked out our blocks on Spotify? 112 FM Bandito Radio. We've got all kinds of music and all kinds of entertainment. Whether you're setting up your diorama for the perfect shot, just figuring out your action figures, maybe some independent music while you're doing that. Or do you have a vehicle that you're setting up a whole scene where you're running through some zombies? Why not tune in to Myra's Morgue of Midnight Madness for some inspiration? That from Martians to monsters, that mysterious, marvelous, murderous mistress, she's always cooking up mayhem, baby. Need to stay current on all things toy and collectible? Well, you know those guys at Action Figure Frequency, they got you covered, baby. Check it out, 112 FM Bandito Radio. Let's keep this rolling. Next, we have Move Me by Noel. I love these guys too. Turn it back up.
She cruising past the fashion district. My homies told me not to risk it. She wants my love, my mind was twisted. I started feeling underdressed for this shit. What can I do to make the first move if I don't know you? For instance, I don't need to know where your lips have been. In any universe you attend, the way the wind would blow your hair, you're in my mind, you're everywhere. And I would try to hide it underneath designer wears, knowing I can't afford the finest. You worth the world and I was just trying to remind you, you don't need me to co-sign you. I'll travel the world to find you. If I move for you, tell me you move for me. If I move for you, just tell me you move for me. If I move for you, tell me you move for me. If I move for you, what you gonna do for me? What you gonna do? Ride with you. Oh, just to ride with you. Gucci, Chanel, Prada or YSL. I promise shorty not to tell. She love everything Noel. Fendi, Dior. I buy her Louis, she call me Amor. She look in my closet, it look like a store. She look in my eyes, I wanted some more, some more.
Well, that was our friends, the Stereo Flowers, and their song, Ocean. You are listening to 112 FM, Bandito Radio Live, baby. This is Howlin Jim Jaxon's Hour of Power.
Howlin Jim, we have a caller, Ronan.
Ronan, put him on through, baby. Let's talk to Ronan.
Ronan,
Looks like we
is
might be having some technical difficulties.
unable to add to stage.
Well, then, well, let's just hop into another song and see if we can't figure that out. This one is another slow song by the David Koresh Choir, Bow to No Man.
You're a victim of yourself. You're not afraid. You're a victim in your mind. You're not afraid. Walk a fine line between life or death, between right or wrong. Victimized, you will live their life once they die. Running from yourself every fucking day, fucking running from yourself. What am I supposed to do? Can't fucking mind. Wait to wait to break it, can't might as well just die. Run into that book, I read it, but there's no full one. Nothing to achieve the birds until it's keep it score. What's your point of celebrate? So good for your life set. They're in everything but secure. Monsters, you're near the monsters in your head, hiding in the shadows, can't admit you are paranoid. Look in the mirror, what do you say? Turn constant harmony. Hollow face, hollow mind. And this is a lesson, you're your pride. For help. Victim. Victim. No. Victim. No. Victim. No. No. Walk a fine line. Every fucking day. Every fucking day. What are you hiding from? Hiding from yourself. Just stop running from yourself. What am I supposed to do? Can't fucking mind. Wait away from Brady, can't might as well just die. It'd be true that no one knew there must be subjugated. If all true right now, you all should have investigated. What am I supposed to do? Just can't fucking mind. Wait away from Brady, can't might as well just die. Right inside that book, I've read it, the victor's gone as far as I'm on. Now those are in the part that's who is keeping score. In the brain, your life is dead. Forever confined. Sing all my sight. Put it in the brain. Your life is dead. Forever confined. So I sing all my sight.
Oh, another great one to, I don't know, get away from, I don't know, people with red and blue lights and the muscle car, the Bandito.
Howlin Jim, we now have our caller, Ronan, added to the stage.
Ronan, baby, can you hear me now?
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
Oh, great, baby. How you doing this evening? What brings you up on the stage tonight?
Well, man, I just wanted to hear some of these tunes you're playing and, check out the latest news on the Bandito. I heard you guys might have a release date planned.
Actually, I do believe we do. Let me check the memory banks with our producer, Carl.
The Bandito release date is set for summer of 2025 with a possible release date of fourth quarter of 2025.
Well, that sounds like it's this year, baby.
That's awesome.
Do you have yours ordered?
Oh, not yet. I missed the pre-order because I'm dumb.
Don't worry, baby. You can still order it. Just go to Hella Dope Toys, Nerdzoic, or OddFrogentertainment.com. They'll hook you up.
Will do, Jim. What you got coming up next on the radio?
We got a couple more songs. We're going a little longer than I anticipated, but it is the hour of power, so it is a powerful hour. Plus, I'm thinking about starting a pizza company. So, are you a photographer yourself?
I dabble. I do a little bit.
Collector?
Unfortunately, my bank account hates me for it, but I do collect a little bit.
What's the main line that you like to collect?
At the moment, I've got a ton of Mezco Marvel figures, and those Joy Toy Warhammer figures are an addiction that I've recently been introduced to. So,
Unfortunately, it is an addiction, but soon enough you'll be able to trade it for pizza. Is there anything else you'd like to share with your fellow creatives this evening?
no, I don't guess so, man. Just wanted to say thanks for having me on, and thanks for doing the show. You guys are always fun.
Appreciate you calling, and I appreciate your time, baby. And I appreciate you listening to 112 FM Bandito Radio. Turn it back up. All right, baby, we are back. 112 FM, Bandito Radio. This is Howlin Jim Jaxon's Hour of Power. I hope you've been digging it, baby. This has been amazing. Some great calls, some great music, and even some great ideas about opening pizza.
Howlin Jim, we have a caller from Washington, Deadman 1.
Ooh, I've heard of this guy. Deadman 1 from Washington. What's up, baby?
How we doing, Howlin Jim?
I'm doing fantabulous, my friend. How was your evening going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I got plenty of beer. I got some Jameson, so things are going great. How about yourself?
Send some over, baby.
Well, what was that?
Send some over.
So
what creative do you
any
have?
tasty beverages for yourself there?
No comment. So what creative do you have going on in your world right now, my friend?
Oh, unfortunately, I got a lot going on, but I can't speak about any of it right now.
But tell us what you can talk about.
Well, I could talk about Toymerks. Everybody's Toymerks.
Let's do it, baby.
Everybody can get involved with Toymerks. All you got to do is go get involved with Toymerks.
Tell us where to find it.
At Toymerks on Instagram.
Do you have any questions this evening?
You know, I was gonna ask about the release date, but it looks like Ronan caught that one covered. I just wanted to hear my voice on the radio.
You're not the first, baby. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. Are you digging the music this fine evening?
I am. That band, the David Koresh Choir, has been one of my favorite bands since since long before they recorded that. They were all friends of mine. There's songs on that very same record that I actually do guest vocals on.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I hope we're going to be playing even more of them. Maybe we can hear you.
You have played some of the songs that I'm singing on in your blocks of music already, just not tonight.
Love it. Well, is there some fine words of wisdom you want to share with the fellow listeners before we depart?
Absolutely.
Well, spill the beans, baby.
Hold on, I'm trying to take a shot of whiskey. Give me a second.
Well, let me howl while you're doing that. No.
Right, here we go. Have fun, be creative, and don't be dicks to each other.
That is sound advice, my friend. Sound advice. Well, let's go ahead and say thank you, Dead Man. Check him out on Toymerks on Instagram. You know where to find him. Always creating some crazy stuff. Have a good evening there, Dead Man.
Thanks for having me on, Howlin Jim.
Well, my friends, it is time that we start coming to an end, at least on this section of this fine program. My name is Howlin Jim, and you have been listening to the Hour of Power. Some great music, some great callers. I really appreciate everyone who called in this evening, and I really appreciate everyone who's listening. Check out the different radio blocks we have on Spotify, on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Podbean, and anywhere else where you stream your music for free. Check it out, Bandito Radio Rock Blocks. Look for the logo. You'll be able to find it. You know where to find it. Oh, it looks like our illustrious buddy Carl is jumping in yet again. Yes, sir.
Howlin Jim, we have an emergency broadcast of the Action Figures Frequencies podcast coming up next.
Action Figure Frequency is going live? Well, nobody told me this. That's some great information. Well, if you want to stay tuned on all things toy, collectible, and current with those sexy gentlemen over at Action Figure Frequencies, stay tuned after this, baby. But I need to say thank you once again for listening. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to spin some records and talk to some people. I've been loving it, baby. And maybe I'll even thank Carl. He almost sounds human, doesn't he? Almost. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with one more song, and then you're going to roll into the Action Figure Frequencies live, mind you. So until next time, stay beautiful, baby. Howlin Jim is out. Ow! And now, Action Figure Frequencies live.
Are we on, brother?
Oh, we're on, baby. Hey, everyone. Welcome. This is a live version of Action Figure Frequencies. I am your lovely, gorgeous, sexy host, Chet Maddox, bringing the thunder, Mr. Alexander Storm. How are you doing, sir?
Doing all right, brother. How you doing, man?
I am doing well, man. That was a fantastic time with Howlin Jim, as always, man. Well, we are Action Figure Frequencies, and we are going to have a guest today, Dead Man One, right after Mr. Storm welcomes you.
Like we always do in Action Figure Frequency, nation to nation, coast to coast. This is Action Figure Frequency live, not number 5, but live. And you know, we make this cool, brother.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey, we got a massive quick show for you today. It probably won't be as long as it normally is, and we're doing this live, so we're no pre-rolls, no nothing, man. We got our ads we got to read, and we got other things, but we are going to be going over the Mythic Dragon from the lovely people that launched that, and then we all have the Walmart Collector Con is coming, and then Toy Atlanta. What are you looking forward to? Some upcoming events, and then we will wrap it out. Sir.
Yes, sir.
I think that this is the point where we bring in our lovely guest. If we could get Carl to function and do it right, we need to bring on Dead Man. Dead Man is here. What's up, Dead Man? Welcome to Action Figure Frequencies.
Let's fucking go. Thanks for fucking having me. Sorry about I didn't mean to curse so much, but I've been listening to Bandito Radio, which was so much fun.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. We're happy to have you here. This is a topic I know we talked about it, and so we're going to jump right into it. But we want to talk about Mythic Legion's Dragon that they just released. What is everyone's thoughts here? How do we feel about what's going on right now?
Well, I mean, it's a cool looking dragon. It's really pricey though.
Yeah.
And the stretch goals or whatever they're calling them are also pretty pricey, but they're not as pricey as that dragon is in the first place. $550. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That $550 price line, I think it's kind of tough for people to swallow, but once you start looking at the add-on tiers and everything else, and again, I think we were talking about this backstage, Chet, was like, where are you going to put this dragon? Because this is not something I see other than some toy photographers using, or it's placed on a shelf someplace, man. So where do you think this is actually going to end up in people's homes, bro?
I think people are going to start building their own shelves or setting up some wire to hang this bad boy. Personally,
I see people crumpling this up to put it inside a DTOF because it's barely gonna fit in one of those.
I mean, this thing fully loaded, full expansion packs and everything that you buy comes out to about, let's just call it $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
This thing is like 6 feet, basically 6 feet long, tail extended, wings wide. You just get some proper hooks for your ceiling, and you hang that thing while it's attacking all the rest of your toys.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know if I'm gonna hang $550 up, bro. You know.
Well, I mean, I am, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I could easily walk you through a way to make sure that it doesn't fall.
Yeah, it's called Hope It Works.
It's called mollies.
There's
a thing called mollies. You put those into drywall, you put a screw in there, and then you tie stuff around the screw. And as long as your twine or whatever you're using holds, I mean, I would suggest using like some 80-pound test for that thing. Guaranteed that it's not that heavy, but you still want to make sure it doesn't fall.
Yeah. Well, what do you? I want to get you guys' thoughts on. So I think that the dragon is good, right? I think the dragon it's unlike anything that's been released, which is fantastic. That's what you want to do, right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Mythic Legions, they're kind of in a realm of their own, and so I wanted to kind of get an idea from everyone what your thoughts are on the 2 expansion, I guess we're just going to call them, or add-on packs. Like, what are your thoughts on the pricing and what you get for the price?
I think at 550 you're good with having it at 550. I think adding on the other parts, I understand what they want to do. If you're going to do something, do it for the complete bang for the buck. But I think you could have been good with just the dragon itself with this kind of price point. And then if you wanted to offer it later down the line, once people recovered from that 550, because 550 in the toy world is not a shake in the park, man. It's got some bucks to it, man. So, I think
Well,
cramming it all at once,
that
that's
550
gonna
price
hurt.
tag is definitely pricing people out.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, but again, I would have been good at 550. I think getting it up to about dead man, what do we say? Right around about $900 total with
Just
shipping.
it's just under a grand. It's like
Yeah.
it's like $981 or $91 and some change.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there.
hmm That's the killer, man. Is
Yeah.
that you're going to ask people to do this, especially after we just had the Leo Kaiser. Well, that's still continuing. That's going on right now. The Leo Kaiser from Hasbro, the Transformer HasLab is going right now.
Yeah, I think
So
still going.
yeah, so that's I can't remember the pricing on that, but I know that wasn't like a walk in the park either. That's some bucks on that. So you're asking people to have Transformer people who are, if you're into the Has Labs, you're obviously going to be one of the people that's going to probably purchase this Mystic Legion Dragon. That's a heck of a back to back, man.
It is. I think fortunately for a lot of people that they're not going to be not a lot of people that collect Mythic Legions are going to be collecting Transformers at the same time. Some people will, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And looking at these stretch goals, like or whatever the bonuses or whatnot, there's just I don't know. I mean, there's a lot to these figures. These are premium figures, and they have all kinds of interchangeable parts and accessories and all that. But 150, they wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really happy that this is happening. This is
Yes.
great for toys in general.
hmm
However, I just think this is it's just a bit much.
Yeah. Chet, do you think that this opens up the door for more companies to push I guess, the bigger figures and things? Do you think that this is just a precursor to we're going to start seeing some of these, smaller niche companies now start dropping things like this?
Yeah, I think that this is going to be a situation where not only do we start to see some bigger things being produced, but when you look at like how big this is and how it's being produced and everyone that's seen it in person and been able to see the quality of this, I think what it's really going to do is it's going to level up what's expected from anybody that classifies themselves as like a boutique or a premier toy line. I have my issues with this. I think there's some people that want to purchase this. I think the price point's a little up there for people that are kind of like on the edge about this. I mean, I know they do have like shop pay and things like that. I'm not saying I have a problem with the price. I literally don't. I think it's a great price.
Yeah.
But where I think is, you have to be careful when you're running these kind of things because they can come off as kind of like as like scammy in terms of like taking money up front before things ship, especially like this, because Kickstarter works for a couple reasons. One, it actually doesn't take your money until it's released, and then you can go from there. Now there is the issue with Kickstarters being released and then not sending you your shit. But my thing here is that they're saying that it's billing you that at the time of pre-order, which is fine, right? But then they also said they had a goal of like 2,000. So I guess my next question is, Deadman or Storm, do you guys think that this is going to get to the 2,000 mark? Because right now we're currently at like I think 600, maybe 500.
I'm almost positive this is going to make it. The hype for this thing has been insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Deadman. In fact, that not only is it going to make it, it's going to exceed it. I know they've got goals at like 3,500 or 4,000, somewhere with this. I would be shocked if this didn't hit over 6 or more, man.
Like
I think 6 is
6,000?
a really high
Yeah,
number.
6,000.
I was thinking more like 38,
Mm.
maybe 4.
I think because every tuber that we've seen, all the videos and everything else, I think this is one that kind of pushes it. And I like the fact that they said that if it doesn't, if you can't purchase any of these other characters, there's not going to be another campaign. So if you are a Mystic Legion fans and at ZolaCon, if you would have seen the size of their booth, there's a lot of Mystic Legion fans. I think having an exclusive item like this and knowing that these characters are not going to be released anytime in the future, most definitely this is going to push a lot of people to buy now and hit that FOMO.
Well,
Yeah.
they do say they say a lot of times like we're not going to release this character again.
Yeah.
We're not going to release this character again. They put out a yellow Frankenstein and then all this, and I bought it and I was super happy with it. And all of a sudden they show us a green one.
Mm-hmm.
They say we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again, and then they do it again.
Yeah.
They have the prototypes already done. They've gone through all the
Sure.
work. We will see these figures if we don't see that dragon. But I have there's no doubt in my mind that this dragon isn't going to be made. Like this dragon will be made, guaranteed. There's so many people that want it, and I guarantee there's more than 2,000 people that want this.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, they'll kill every part of the credibility if in like 2 years from now we see this dragon purple or something. I don't think that they, Mystic Legions or the people for Horsemen have a different type of reputation. And a cookie cutter scenario like this, if we are like they say, hey, you're not going to get this dragon, this is not going to happen, we're never going to present again. 3 years later down the line, it's just a different color. Maybe they add some to the wings. I think they shoot their credibility in the foot. I don't think they're going to risk that. So I think when they're saying you're not going to see this, you're not going to see it.
Yeah. Hey, Alex, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of conventions, do you ever get tired when you're walking around conventions?
Oh man, like I said, it's a late night tonight. I don't even need to walk around a convention. I'm getting tired right now.
Yeah. Hey, dead man, when you walk around conventions, do you get tired?
Yeah, I would have to say I do. The problem with that is they don't sell alcohol at those things usually.
They don't sell alcohol, but you know what? They do have figure fuel, and that's right, toy fanatics. Let's talk about energy. Whether you're hunting grails, posing figures, building dioramas, or deep in a custom paint job, you need fuel to keep going. And no, I'm not talking about the lukewarm gas station coffee. I'm talking about Figure Fuel Energy, the ultimate energy drink for toy enthusiasts. With our Electro Surge Caffeine, Steady Hand Precision Blend, and Shelf Warrior Stamina Boost, this bad boy keeps you sharp, steady, and sculpted like a premium import figure.
That's right, Chet. Whether you're a loose collector, an MOC protector, or a custom creator, Figure Fuel has your back. And it comes in 3 collector flavor grades. That's 3. Prototype Punch, because every good collection starts with a concept. Blister Pack Berry, so fresh, it could be on a peg hook. Or my favorite, Glow in the Dark Grape, because real collectors don't sleep, they recharge.
And for those long nights painting customs, designing displays, or scrolling eBay for a deal that doesn't require selling a kidney, no crash, no jitters, just pure collecting power. So hit up figurefuelenergy.com. That's figurefuelenergy.com and use code TOYPOWER for 10% off. That's TOYPOWER, TOYPOWER power for 10% off and fuel your passion like a legend. Figure Fuel Energy, because shelf space ain't gonna fill itself. And guess where else you could be drinking this stuff? When you're dealing with Walmart Collectors Con. Fellas, what do you think about the Walmart Collector Con?
Look, first of all, let's mention the dates of that, because that is fast approaching. And we've got it is going to be March 13th and 14th. So, and you better set your time, because first thing in the morning, they're dropping this crap early in the morning. So
probably before they even say, and then they're like, oh, sorry, we dropped it. It's our bad.
It's saying that certain items were popping up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
And so that's 7 a.m. Pacific time. So we set your alarm clocks, get a friend ready, have somebody call you if they need to wake you up to sleep, because you're definitely going to need to be the first, because these Walmart collector cons, I can tell you, they actually, any item really kind of sells out. But here's the item, Chet.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe Classified from the fine folks at Hasbro. They've
Okay.
got Richard Crystal Ball King, which is a very into character that a lot of people are going to want. And they kind of showed him off at, they did a live stream a couple of weeks ago. They kind of hinted at it. But if you went to Toy Fair a couple of weeks ago, then guess what? You were able to see him live. And there's pictures all over the internet
Yeah.
with that character. Then they're hitting you with some crazy ones too, man. They got the Spider-Man 1977, and you kind of seen him if you were in the early 80s, and here in Southern California we had the Family Film Festival. So that
Mhm.
character, they would always show those Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
So that character's dropping. That's probably going to be an instant sellout. And then they've got the Spirit Spider-Man, which we saw is a member of the Marvel Legends Gameverse, Spider-Man Gameverse. They just showed that a couple of weeks ago, and that's the white one with the Ghost Rider, kind of like blue flame that's off him.
Right.
So that's also coming up for sale, and they've got some other things to dropping, but those are the three main ones that I think they're going to be instant sellouts.
You don't think
This,
you don't think the Black Series R2D2 is?
no, I don't. I somehow don't think that's going to sell out, man.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah. Well, hey, I could be wrong. There could be a lot of
Yeah.
R2D2 droid fans out there. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it won't sell solely based on the packaging. So
But that's what kind of sucks is when look, Target, the Geek Out is not that great, but compared to Walmart's, yeah, they're actually great.
yeah, I
But
wouldn't I wouldn't bank on getting any of this shit, to be honest,
yeah,
because I don't think it's gonna work. And here's the thing is, like, I think that the only thing that I'm interested in getting, I definitely won't be able to get, which is Crystal Ball. That shit. I mean, look, every time you go on Walmart Collecticon, you get on there, these guys have these bots they transferred from the sneaker conventions that go in and scrape the website, input their credit card data, grab all the shit, and then you can't buy it. That's how this works. So I
yeah.
don't know. Deadman, have you had better luck than us? Because like we've been like it's been shit for us.
No, I gotta say it doesn't seem to work out.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Go
I
ahead.
know Deadman normally gets up that time in the morning, but if we all three get on,
None of us
then
will get it.
put our orders in right now. So that means if everybody wants three
Yeah,
of this,
right.
we'll just order three of it right now. Whoever gets the one, everybody else can cancel your stuff.
Yeah. Hey, for everyone watching and is on there right now, if you want to jump in, we do have a segment called Fan Bags where you could jump in and talk and call and just let us know. We'll send you the link. You could jump in, ask us questions. It's one of the few times that we'll do this without being a member of the Discord for SKN. You can find that, and then we'll post links and all that stuff there. But we want to invite you to jump in and join us with Fan Bag and have the conversations. But Deadman, have you ever been successful at getting anything from CollectorCon?
No.
At all. What about
No.
what about in the Toy Mercs community?
Yeah, a lot of people have been successful. I just personally never have been, and I get up early.
Yeah.
Like I'm up at I was up at 7:30 today. It's my day off.
Yeah.
So and on days I work, sometimes I'm up at 4. So, but I've never had luck with that. I've never, very rarely have even had luck with going there at 6 in the morning the day it's supposed to be on the shelf.
Yeah. Well, I have a question for you, Mr. Storm.
Yes, sir.
Let's say I buy this dragon, right? And then it shows up at my house, but like the box is damaged and there's giant holes in it. Or hey, maybe we're lucky and we get on to Walmart CollectorCon, right? And then and I do get Crystal Ball. How can I guarantee that my not number one, that my toys, if they get lost or damaged, I can get them replaced. But two, how do I hold these companies accountable for shitty shipping?
See, I'm glad you asked that. Are you a collector who's been duped by mislabeled mint condition figures? Did your exclusive pre-order mysteriously vanish into the void? Or maybe your prized vintage toy arrived in a box that looked like, well, it went 10 rounds with a garbage truck. Then you need Timmy Mint, a toy advocate attorney. For over 20 years, Timmy Mint has fought for justice in the world of toy collecting, from misprints to mispacks, crushed corners to counterfeit chaos. He's taken on the biggest toy companies and he's won. At the law offices of Mint and Mint, they believe every collector deserves fair play, and Timmy Mint ensures that your case comes graded, and that's Mint. Call 1-800-555-MINT today for your free consultation, because when it comes to justice, if it ain't Mint, it ain't right.
Man, I'm excited, and I hear that they're getting ready to do a deal because of all the convention seasons that are coming up. So make sure that before you hit up your conventions, you make that call to 1-800-555-MINT. That's 1-800-555-MINT, and get your, you want to get your policies before you start buying things at events. Which reminds me that we have Toy Atlanta coming up at the end of the month, sir. What are we looking forward to, and what do we think we're going to see there? I mean, we're going to be busy, obviously, doing live hosting 24/7, 856 days a week. So, what do you think? What are you looking forward to?
Man. I don't
Yeah,
think
man, huh?
I don't think there's that many days in a week.
No, there is, dude. You know what? We can talk this over in person on the second Tuesday of next week.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that.
All right.
We
will. But what are we all looking forward to on Toy Atlanta?
I don't know about you, man, but I'm personally looking for like a couple of people from the GI Joe community to throw hands, man.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
No, I'm looking forward to one of the guests of honor, the man, the myth, the legend, David Vonner, because anytime that you kind of see somebody with this credibility in the industry, it's a pleasure to get to see him, and just the stories that he's told that we've had on, from Toy Box Chronicles and other shows that we've done, just to sit down and have some time with him, it's going to be like just really huge, bro.
Yeah, Deadman, I know that you that you're going to be there in spirit. Is there anything you're looking forward to hearing about that happens in Toylanta?
Everything, man. I'm always looking forward to the cons, whether I can go or not. I'm always looking forward to the news that comes out. I would like to see more NECA reveals, but I think that already happened. I don't think we see any more, especially on that Sesame Street line, man. That line is looking so good.
That Sesame Street line is probably the best thing they've done in a while.
Man, it's got to be. I'm a horror fan too, but I mean, for me lately, they haven't been kicking it with hitting it. They haven't been hitting it right with the horror. The last horror figure that I got from them that I really enjoy is would be the Hellraiser Pinhead. I wish they would do some more Cenobites. Are you listening, NECA? Are you listening?
Oh, they are. Everyone listens. We got about 400,000 people listening to the show right now. So,
oh wow, I can't believe that.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Wild, man. It's wild. Yeah, look,
now I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm never nervous. You know me.
Don't be nervous. Calm your nerves there, champ.
You know better than that. I
do know better than that. We talk about that on Plastic Vengeance, but that's a whole nother story. Hey, at Toylanta, I'm looking forward to everyone that's going to come and stop by and jump in on the live screening of Action Figure Frequencies. One of the only times you'll get to see us on video without being a member on our YouTube channel over at SKN. And we already have a few interviews lined up. I know we're going to get Vonner on probably. We'll probably have a few other people jumping in and talking. So if you're a photographer, a collector, a designer, a diorama king, if you're a fan of Deadman Juan, whatever it is, you need to come over and jump on for a small segment on Action Figure Frequency, because it's going to be live, and I'm excited about that. And speaking of live, we also have some other upcoming events.
Yes, we do, sir. We got again, you join us at Toylanta, and then here in Southern California on May the 4th, they normally call it Star Wars Day, but we're going to put the cross on that because it's going to be G.I. Joe Day. We will be at the SoCal Joe Show.
It was July 4th.
No. It's May the 4th, man. It's May the 4th.
Okay, this guy's a joker over here. This guy.
But we will be live at the SoCal Joe Show in Temecula, California, and ourselves over here at Action Figure Frequency Bandito Radio. We will be live from there, but also to our other counterparts on the mighty SKN. That's the Shadow Nose Network. We will be in Toy Box Chronicles live from a table. Yes, we will be vendors and have a live table, doing all kind of live streams from one of the few dedicated Joe shows that you kind of see. And right next to us, our third member every now and then on our Toy Box Chronicles and Pixel Plastic Inc. It's going to be Richard. Richard's going to have some exclusive vintage GI Joes. So, like, if you're looking for something, whether it's figures, whether it's the Killer Whales or something, Richard has a warehouse. And when I say a warehouse, he
He
has a
means a
warehouse
warehouse.
full of old Joes, and he's going to be bringing some, like he said in his term was, he's going to be bringing some major grails with him.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I am too.
I'm excited about it. I'm just now hearing about it. I'm excited. I'm not even going to be there, and I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think it'll be good. And he's getting ready to launch his Whatnot store. And
Yeah.
we've been to his location, and
yeah, wow.
there is stuff that he has that has not seen the light of day in a very long time. And he actually has one of the Star Wars Lego sets that I really want, and I'm asking him to keep it on the down low because I want that one.
Yeah.
So
which one is it? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh yeah, it's the TIE fighter pilot helmet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's hard to find, man. That thing's one I've wanted to build and have for a while. So,
and I like to say that Richard's house is kind of like if Willy Wonka had toys.
Yeah,
yeah,
his house, let alone his store. His house is like an extension of his store, and it's weird.
Yes. Wow.
So, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Any other live events happening, or is that what else?
There's live events on the SKN Shadow Nose Network on Wednesdays. There is Toy Box Chronicles, and that takes place at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Has myself, Mr. Maddox, Richard occasionally, and every now and then Dead Man may be joining us. Actually, we got a little thing to talk about on that. Then on Fridays,
I'm around.
Yeah. Then on Fridays, it is Pixel Plastic and Ink. That is the catch-all show. Whether you like films, you like toys, you like comics, we discuss that on Friday night, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you've got your Wednesdays and your Fridays tied up. And on Wednesday as well, there are you don't even need to leave YouTube on Wednesdays. 6 p.m. is the Skeleton Tomb with Deadman Juan and Scully. That takes place at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Toy Box Chronicles,
and
7 p.m.
huge
Pacific time.
Sorry, if you don't mind, I want
go ahead. Go ahead.
On the Tomb,
6
p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on YouTube. There's a huge announcement for Toy Merch coming up. Huge announcement. So make sure y'all tune in for that.
All right. And what day? Even though it's Wednesday, but is it like coming in the next week, or we got a little time? We can release the date on that, bro.
Oh yeah, it's Wednesday.
So this Wednesday.
Yeah.
So this Wednesday, we want to make sure everybody knows this coming Wednesday. So let me get what's the date on that, because I want to give out the date exactly.
That is Wednesday the 12th.
Wednesday the 12th, exclusive for the Skeleton Tomb. A Toy Mercs actual announcement coming up. So make sure you're tuning in this Wednesday coming up. And after they do their major announcement, it's going to be Toy Box Chronicles at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And after that, the best damn Star Wars podcast on YouTube, the Sarlacc Digest podcast at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So you got live stream Wednesday. You don't need to go anywhere. 3 great hours or more, because it depends on how long we talk.
Yeah.
On Wednesday night, brother.
I want to hit up the comments real quick. We're flying by the seat of our pants here. But Action Figure Addict 112 said, "What are your thoughts on Space Zombies from Mars Kickstarter?"
I've seen it. I think I've actually first time I saw it was on Instagram. They look great. That's a line that I'm thinking that I'm going to back as well. I've seen them start doing some podcasts. I don't know if we can get them over here on Action Figure Frequency, but we would love to have them. But I think it's a great line. I like the inventfulness of it, and it's something different than from what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, we had Savage Crucible on the Tomb a couple weeks ago, and they brought that to our attention, and we looked over some of the photos that they're closely intertwined, and wow, those things look great. I cannot wait to see more on what I've seen. I'm into it. I'm all into it.
Okay. So that's
Yeah, I
two.
mean, I think it's going to be good. And hey, look, if anyone knows Adam Drake who created this, send him our way. He can hit us up, and our boy DJ handling our Instagram will probably reach out to Adam anyways. But if you need to get a hold of us, get a hold of us there. We'd love to have you on. You know,
Also,
I think it'd be great.
Let us know if he's going to be at Toy Atlanta too, because in person too, it will always be great to get a hold of him because there's a lot of great people there. But yeah, DJ, if you're listening, get on that. Get on that,
Yeah.
DJ.
And hey, with all these events coming up, right? Yeah. You gotta fuel your energy, and not just with figure fuel.
No.
But you also need to fuel your energy from one of our greatest sponsors of all time, Super Subs.
Absolutely. Are you hungry for something truly super? Do you crave a meal that packs the punch of a superhero origin story? Then suit up, because it's time to head to Super Subs, where every great bite is legendary between the flavor and your hunger.
That's right, Storm. Super Subs has the mightiest sandwiches in the multiverse. Want to feel invincible? Sink your teeth into the Man of Steel roast beef and cheddar and a horseradish punch so strong enough to send hunger into the Phantom Zone.
Or maybe you're feeling a little dark and brooding. Then they'll try the Dark Knight, blackened chicken, provolone, and smoky chipotle aioli. So bold that even Gotham's toughest vigilante would approve.
That's right, but heroes aren't the only ones getting in on the action. If you're feeling diabolical, why not indulge in the Dr. Doom melt? Spicy pastrami, Swiss cheese, and whole grain mustard so sinister, it just might take over the world.
Hey, and let's not forget the legendary creators, honoring the master of comics himself, the Stan Lee, a New York pastrami classic with enough said flavor.
Plus, don't miss our Infinity Rings, our Crisis Fries, and our refreshing Lazarus Pit Lemonade, guaranteed to revive your taste buds.
Super Subs, horrific flavors.
Horrific? I mean, the heroic flavors. I feel
Lord flavors, legendary bites, now open in your city. Swing by today and get a free Baxter Building brew with your first order.
That's right, but you got to hurry because these multiverse-worthy flavors won't last forever. And if you're in SoCal, head over to Super Subs, heroic flavors, and legendary bites. Well, fellas, it is that time.
I got a feeling my Super Subs card won't get punched the next time I get in there.
It is definitely not getting punched because they're going to say, "What do you mean horrific flavor?"
I was like, that is
they're definitely going to dock you from that one.
Yeah.
Hey, so Chet, you were saying this about that time, and I know that you usually end the show, but if Alex didn't have anything set up, then I think you should just do it.
Yeah. No, I don't. No, actually, you can end the show, Chet.
All right. Well, we want to thank you all for joining us here. It was a fantastic, fun time with Howlin Jim Jaxon and Bandito Radio 112 FM. If you're not listening, you have problems, and that's not for us to fix because you can listen at any time to get your fix on radio with Howlin Jim Jaxon, the Bandito Radio Action Figure Frequencies. I know my name of my own damn show. Hey, we want to thank you all for stopping by, and hopefully Carl's still there to end it out. But as always, keep chasing that plastic dragon and don't tell your spouse because it leads to divorce. Carl, take us away, my friend.